You'll often hear us say things like, we build our furniture to last for generations. We expect our things to be around for 100 years after we build them. And I want to give you just an example of why that's not gimmicky. That's how we operate here, and that's how we build things. So what you're looking at here is part of a face frame for a very large bank of upper kitchen cabinets. This is all one piece. It's close to 12 feet long, and for the bottom and top rails, we didn't have stock that was that long, so we had to join two pieces of wood together to make sure that we had some long enough to make an entire continuous piece. When we joined the pieces together, and how we construct this in general was, you can see here that we've lapped this piece of wood and this piece of wood with what's called a half lap joint. And that gives us a very good surface for gluing to make sure we get a solid bond. And then we also pin it with these hardwood dowels that go all the way through. Also here you can see that these upper parts of the face frame, you can't actually see it, but there's a tenon like this attached to the bottom going down into the piece, and then there's also a tenon right there that goes into the piece and basically locks the entire thing together. So pretty soon all of this is going to be completely covered. You'll never see it again. No one will ever know that inside here there's a double tenons and a half lap joint that is pinned with hardwood, because when this thing comes together, you know, this is going to be covered with a half round on the top and the bottom, and then on the front is going to be the decorative sapele. So all that comes together eventually to look like this. So the piece that we're talking about is the internal base or core of this four-piece face frame that's all coming together. But you can see that, I mean, that is probably stronger than the wood itself, and that way when we know something, when we make something, it is going to last. That is never going to come apart, no matter what you do to it. The only thing that's going to take that thing apart is probably a fire. So when you hear us say that we make things generationally, with generational longevity, that's just one example of what we're talking about.